Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Before we get started, let's get the CFTC out of the way. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. We are not offering any type of trading advice here today. Strictly for demonstration educational purposes only, there is a significant, substantial amount of risk associated with trading the financial markets. If you're not familiar with those risks, please ask somebody. We highly recommend consulting with a licensed financial advisor. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a nice evening. We are early and right on time today. We got a beautiful leaderboard. If today's your first day, welcome. Beautiful leaderboard, and I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about if today's your first day regarding the leaderboard, which is the what have you done for me latelys. What we're doing is looking for a vehicle to profits today. If you made us money last week or last month, we were very grateful. But we need to make some money today. Today being the key word. So we're looking for a vessel, a vehicle to get us there. And we do have a couple of really nice options that we can use. But before we get too far into it, good morning, Tom. Before we get too far into it, let me bring over the Forex Factory. We don't like any unpleasant surprises here. It's a very news-driven market. These economic news reports can come out and have a high impact, create a lot of volatility. We don't want to catch an unpleasant surprise when we're in a trade and all of a sudden the market goes haywire and we're saying, oh, what happened? What happened over here? So Thursday, October 23rd, if you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah. Praise God, it's a blessed day. Any day above ground is a blessed day. You are in it to win it. Let's do it. Let's win it today. So these are the economic news reports coming out today. It's been kind of a quiet week as far as these news reports go. I see at 10 a.m. we have an orange folder, a little bit of a catalyst event. Existing home sales. Really exciting for realtors. Hopefully these interest rates keep going down and this housing market gets hot again. Existing home sales at 10 a.m. That looks like about almost the only news report that here in the U.S. that's going to take place during this trading session. FOMC member Bauman is speaking tentatively. Natural gas storage at 10:30. Good morning, Ken. Okay. So those are the economic news reports. No unpleasant surprises for us. We're getting a free look at the power play. I always like to see the price action. And first, let's just discuss the leaderboard. What I mean by leaderboard is these are the bots performing the best in this current trading session. Okay. One of the most common questions that I get from our users is, how do you decide which bot to trade? We do it. All of our decisions are based on past performance, on the data. We have data-driven decisions. I think the current session is a really good place to start, and then doing a little bit of a further look back and knowing, whether or not that's an outlier or hey, that's a consistent bot that over the last few months, several months, has been bringing home the bacon, and it's gained my confidence where I'm ready to put it on my trade copier. Once it makes it over on my trade copier, I usually pick about two or three of my favorite bots to trade for today, and I make a tab on my trade copier and I name it the leader account. So on the top of my leaderboard, and I kind of discount the 1 day passes because I'm not going to be trading a 1 day pass strategy. So I don't take those into consideration. So the regular bots are drones. My 20 Unarenko Mac truck, I know crushed it yesterday. It's crushing it again today. So that one immediately caught my eye. What I'm going to do, because I have so many bots doing well, I'm just going to flatten all my positions because these bots in the settings have a daily profit loss limit and a daily profit target. If I want these bots to trade right now while I'm in front of my screen, I want to reset my daily profit loss and my daily profit target. To reset it, I simply disable or flatten all my positions. It'll accomplish the same thing. And then re-enable them. So they start over, they start fresh. I won't lose the data, but I'll start over on the calculation of my daily loss limit or my daily profit target. So the Mac truck has been hot. So I've got that on one of my tabs for my trade copier. I also have the power play. That's one of my favorites. I picked the power play mainly because it's on the NASDAQ. I love to trade the NASDAQ, but it has all three triggers, A, B, and C. And because I'm right in front of my chart and I can see the price action and which trigger's about to fire off, I like having the ability to enable this ABC because I know the triggers. And it's important if you're running the system to learn the triggers. What triggers a signal A, a B, and a C? That's in our masterclass module that's in our Discord. And I think it's important to learn those three triggers. We also have a signal D as well. So last and certainly not least is the ES30 star. Now, listen, we watched that one yesterday on the bot. It only risked 25 ticks, and it went on and got a 150 tick winner. Okay. A 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio it got yesterday. And I know historically that's one of our stronger bots. So those are the three that I'm starting off with on my trade copier. These are fully automated strategies that run in NinjaTrader 8. Once I enable the strategies, they will execute and manage the trades for me. I can let them run in full auto, or I could do a semi-automated strategy. Since the profit target and stop is projected on my chart, I always have the ability to move my stop or profit target on a discretionary basis if I want to. That's where I usually go wrong, though, to be honest. My intention is always good, but I'm a professional at sabotaging my own results. I'm very good at it. What I did was I kind of changed the gold strategy a little, trying different things on gold. It's been so volatile and getting such beautiful moves. I just changed it to a 2060. What I actually did was I loaded the Mac truck template and switched it to gold. And I'm using the same bar size as the Mac truck, the 20 Unarenko. If I go to my strategies tab, my very first strategy is on my Sim 101 account. And let's just make sure the trading hours are set. Yeah, they are set for, if we put it from 9:30 to 9:30 a.m., that's going to trade the entire session, 23 hours. I have a 30 tick stop loss, a 100 tick profit target. If price goes to 50 ticks, I'm going to go to break even plus 25. I'm going to lock in 25 ticks, a nice leg. Then I have a 25 tick profit window, which means if I go to plus 75, I'm going to lock in another 25 ticks. My stop's going to go to plus 50. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to be in a leapfrog that's going to give it the ability to give me a home run, give me a bigger trade, give me a bigger winner. With that leapfrog, we have a real unique ability um, to let our winners run. I'm going to try to start using the leapfrog in a lot more of my strategies and taking advantage of these break-even plus or minuses. I love to see the ATM strategy lock in a few different legs of profit. Um, we also have this Smart Stop 3, which I also really like. And I put it at 40 ticks. What that means is if my trade goes 40 ticks in my direction, now I'm plus 400. Okay, there's nothing worse than being up 400 and then giving it all back and getting a losing trade, right? So what I do at 40 ticks, my stop is going to attach to my 15 EMA. Remember, it has to go 50 to lock in 25. So I don't want it to go 40 and I'm just a few ticks away and not make anything. So I attach it at that point to my 15 EMA, and now I have a momentum-based trailing stop. So I'm taking advantage of my smart stop on this particular strategy as well. And you can see my bar size is the same as the Mac truck, 2060 100, and I'm trading this on a sim account. So we'll see if that one takes any trades. It should be considerably more conservative. Hey, good morning, Duke, the Duker, the Dukester. Dre Nice. Good morning, Dre. All right, we're about to get started, just a couple of minutes away. Let's take a quick look and see what the market did while we were sleeping. The ES first. The ES, here's midnight, took a leg down. Asian Open, London Open took a leg down pre-market, and now it's retracing. Some good volatility. Look at the session break. Went down, up, down, now back up. Okay, so some nice swings up and down. Good volatile market. Great for day trading. Terrible for swing trading. There goes our power play again. Let's see what the NASDAQ did on the 20U. Here's our session open. Move down and move up, move down, and now it's retracing. Very similar to the E-mini. Those reversals, the retirement plan loves it. The Mack truck likes it. So this volatile trading environment, the bots that have kind of found the ebb and flow of this environment come to the top of my leaderboard and they tap me on the shoulder and they say, hey, put me in the game. All right, good luck, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great trading day. Let's make a little money today. Let me grab my water. Excuse me. Okay. Look at Sim Bitcoin. That Bitcoin strategy, I'm telling you, it's really gaining my confidence. Day after day, we see it on the leaderboard. Here we go. There's the bell. Bam. It's going to push us right through. Let's wait for the market to settle down. Look at that. Oh, just missed my profit window. Just missed it. P&L has to go to 375 to get in the window. Just missed it. But it did attach. Now my stop is attached to my 15 EMA on that smart step that I was just talking about. So I can't get a loser on this trade now. But it would really hurt for it to come back and stop out after being so close. Did it. It exited on the line change. That retirement plan, I've got a 2 minute on the NASDAQ on my other screen that I'm keeping an eye on. I haven't lost sight of the retirement plan. It's right up on the top of my leaderboard as well. That likes reversals. This volatility, the big moves up and down. Don't forget about the retirement plan. Watch the break of resistance. Good volume. Oh, we're right at 932. I'm ready. I'm foaming at the bit to get in. Let's make sure we're enabled. Yep. When I think of volatility, a volatile market, I always think of the strategies on the signal A. This could be a potential haymaker long on the signal A. Has to break resistance though. Mukhtar, good morning. Thanks for joining us. We're looking for this break of resistance on the 30. Let's wait for price action to really start moving. We're chopping right now. Once this market starts running, that's when we want in. Here comes the retirement. The retirement plan getting ready to take a short if this continues down. Oh, we're stuck between the 50 and resistance, upside resistance. Right back to resistance. Going to retest it. Our Mac truck is also, our 20U is looking beautiful to go long. We've just been bouncing off resistance. Haven't got a break yet. 10 o'clock, we've got that news report, the orange folder, the home sales. Ooh, that looks juicy. Here we go long. Let's watch one. I wanted to take it, but I didn't. Let's watch one. That's the entry we're looking for. Ouch, look at that. I hesitated. Let's see if we can get the Mack truck. Oh, that hesitation cost me. Look at that. Turned into a nail biter. Good morning, Rao. How do you bring it back up? You could build a chart. Go to New Chart, New Chart, and select either the ES or the NQ. Let's say the ES. Don't put any template on it. Make it a daily chart and just load 10 days of data. So there's no template, either the ES or NQ in your data series. It's a daily chart and you're loading only 10 days. And then you're going to click OK, and you're going to get something that looks like this. And all you're going to do is right click, go to indicators, and you're going to find that AI duplicate account actions. And you're going to add it to that chart and click OK. And then you'll have another one. It got into the leapfrog. Here we go. Taking a leg up. It's all over this too. Come on, pull back. We need a retracement. I didn't get in the Mack truck, and I missed the power play. Looks like it's going to be a monster. The big one that got away. Come on, pull back. Pull back. All the way back. Pull back. There we go. Let's get a nice retracement. And a continuation up. Oh, we're right back in. Let me turn my Mac truck off. Come on up. Come on, push up a little higher. Bounce. Come on, get in my window. Oh, I could have taken profits there at 200. Come on, bounce up. Bounce. Go ahead. Don't come back now. Go ahead, bounce up. Come on. Should have taken profits while I could. Good morning, Rao. Come on, take a bounce. Oh, no. Come on. Come on up. All right. I chickened out, but that's okay. I'm happy with a single. I'll let that eval run a little. Take some risk off. Come on, break through resistance. Get in my window. Look at that. I wound up getting in my window almost. Come on up. One more push up. Let's go. All right. Now we're in the leapfrog. I chickened out too. I should have hang on. Oh, look at it go now. A monster. Here we go with the leapfrog. One more push up. Look at this, 700. Come on, keep going. Boy, this thing came so close to stopping me out. Oh, wow. Look at that candle on the 2 minute. Monster candle. All right, let's go. Break right through resistance. Come on up. Keep pushing up. Come on up. One more leapfrog. Great, Antonio. Come on, push up a little higher. Ah, I'm kicking myself. All right. Nice. Nice trade. Got 785 on the PAs, 775 on the eval. Got a one and done. I really chickened out like a man. I tell you, my own emotions. I took some heat on that trade, some major heat. It came just a few ticks from my stop. I was so happy to get into the green. And there it is. The power play put us on. Got into this beautiful move up. Took some heat on the trade. We were able to get a total of 1560 on that trade across 4 accounts. So having a really nice week. Leaderboard is looking very healthy today. The money maker, the 30 range money maker on the E-mini is in another monster trade. Some Bitcoins in. The MES bot. I've got a very conservative ES bot that's good for PA accounts. When you come aboard, you get the full portfolio. We don't have bots that we don't share. We share them with our community, every single bot we have. Friday, we have a big release of the update that I've been talking to I'm blue in the face about with the ChatGPT integration. Friday's the day. Friday. Tomorrow. Let me make sure my copier's off. There goes the power play. It just broke through resistance. Let's see if it takes another leg up. Look at that 2 minute can't look at this 2 minute chart. What a beautiful chart. We were in that long trade and caught that. You could see that candle on the 2 minute. It's huge. Here's another big candle through resistance. 2,500 contracts a minute. So you know institutional money is pushing the price of the NASDAQ higher. They're buying. They're biting. The ES30 range launching. Trying to get back into this profit window. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at this nice move up. Wow. Wow. To the moon. Look at this leapfrog. I'm convinced this leapfrog is the greatest trade management tool that we've ever come out with. It's just phenomenal. Bam, it's right back in. We have an orange folder report coming out in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. I was reading an article about the trade deal. We have a couple of trade deals that might come to fruition here with India, number one, but even bigger. Trump was talking very confidently about this trade deal with China. Sooner or later, there was going to be a retracement back to the mean. We're a standard deviation or two above the mean. We're getting a small retracement. This is just what it did to me on that entry I had. It came down and kissed my stop, scared the heck out of me, spooked me, and then went on to run for a mile. But no, he was talking that he's confident that he's going to be able to put together a really wide-ranging trade deal with China. This looks just like the trade that I was in, and I closed out early on my PA accounts. Almost identical. Look at the 20U just launching. Actually, one more thing. The trade copier is not showing any of the account strategies to put as a leader. The trade copier is not showing any of the accounts. Did you load that indicator onto the chart? You're not showing any of these. If I unlock this, you're not. It's not showing any of these accounts on yours. It's just blank. It sounds like the step you missed. No, it sounds like the step you missed was adding that indicator to your chart. It's blank. Yeah. So let me show you, Antonio. So we're going to go to New Chart. We're going to load the ES with no template. We're going to put it on a day as the type. And we're just going to load 10 days. And click OK. And then you're going to get a chart that looks just like this. Now I'm going to right click on that chart and go to my indicators. And I'm going to add this AI duplicate account actions. I'm going to add it to my chart and click OK. And then all the accounts come up. If all the accounts on yours are not coming up, what I would do is right click, go to indicators, and scroll down to the very bottom and make sure that you have your email address in there for licensing. You might be having a licensing issue, Antonio. Almost in the prime. Look at that 20 Unarenko. That thing's gone straight to the moon. Okay. It's got to be the licensing if you're doing everything else. There's in their members area of their website. If your machine ID changed, you'll have to re-enter your machine ID in their members area. Also, while you're there, you might as well download the most recent copy if they did an update recently. Well, gold hasn't taken a trade on that 20 Unarenko. I might have made it too conservative. Yeah, that's the one he's using, Duke. That would be the one. What I was hoping to do is just go over a couple of best practices. Sonia asked yesterday about the onboarding, um, and I thought that it would probably be a good idea to spend a few minutes each day and just show, something that if you were brand new using this, what would be the best practice? Something that you would need to know. A very common question is how do I switch the bot into my live account, right? Because out of the box, they come in separate SIM accounts. Out of the box, every bot comes with its own separate SIM account. We developed a special tool that does this for you with the click of a mouse. So they all run in their separate SIM account. The most seamless way to do it, there's a few different ways to skin a cat, so to speak. But a couple of ways, the most seamless, of course, is going to be, in my mind, is going to be to use a trade copier, just like you see me do every morning. I pick the leader account. I never touch my strategy under my strategies tab. All of my strategies are housed in my control center under the strategies tab. So I never have to disable them. I never have to switch anything by using a trade copier. It's very seamless, quick, and easy. And in a fast-moving market, quick and easy is the best way to go. So I make my sim account my leader account, and I put my prop accounts as my followers. And then I can enable it. I never have to adjust or mess with any of my strategies. The other way to do it is if you've identified the bot or drone that you want to trade in your prop account or live account. Let's say, just as an example, you see the leapfrog is crushing it, and you say, "Wow, I want to, I think I'll trade the leapfrog." Um, what you could do is, first you want to make sure you're not in an open position. Anytime you're going to edit your strategy, always close the open position if it's in one. If my NQ30 leapfrog was in an open position on my strategies in my positions tab, I would close it. You never want to disable a strategy while it's in a trade, because you're going to be in a ghost order and it's going to skew your performance data. So step one, close the position. Step two, find the strategy. It's the leapfrog. I'm going to first disable it. Now it just got into a position. So I'm going to find that position on the leapfrog, and I'm going to close that position. Now that it's closed that position, it automatically disables. If it was enabled, I would first need to disable it. But now that it's disabled, I'm going to edit the strategy, and I'm going to scroll down to where my account is. And I'm going to change it here to the live account that I want to put it on. Okay? And once I've changed it, I'm always going to make sure that I'm on the correct instrument. It's a very common thing with NinjaTrader will change the instrument when you make a change on a different input or parameter. Don't let it happen. It's very common. Just make sure you're on the right instrument, right account, and then you would click OK and enable it. Another way to do it is you can duplicate that strategy. David, one of our members, David P., is trading his live account. And I was telling him another seamless way to do it is have a duplicate account, a duplicate strategy of your favorite ones. The ones that you found in your performance are performing the best. So if I found in my performance that the ES30 range is performing the best, I can create a duplicate of that particular bot, the ES30 range star, load it up, and now in this one, I'm going to have it on standby on my live account, and I'll be able to enable it. I'm going to always make sure I'm on the right instrument, because look, this time it changed to the NASDAQ. I'm going to make it the ES, and it's on my live account, and I click OK. Now I have a duplicate, and when I'm ready, I can enable it. My other star drone is going to run in that sim account, so I'll still be able to accumulate the data, my performance history. And now I have a separate one just for my live account, and I can make as many duplicates as I want. I can make one for the NASDAQ, for the E-mini, for gold, whichever ones I want. That news report came out. I was talking right through it. Sorry about that. Is your, I mean, are you connected to data, Antonio? If your Lucid account's not showing up, it leads me to believe your TradeOvate's not connected on your Ninja Trader. When you say your accounts aren't showing up, are you meaning just your Lucid account? Are your SIM accounts showing up? Oh, retirement plan's in. Let's watch the retirement plan. Here's the retirement plan. The retirement plan takes reversals. Remember, it's on a 2-minute. My RSI line broke below my 50. Broke out of my, 80% line. I'm way above my 50, so it's a big time counter trend trade. It's looking for a retracement back to the 50. The retirement plan jumped in short on a volatile market that's having big swings up and down. This is a powerful strategy. The retirement plan you could see is on the top of my leaderboard. This is a juicy entry. It's gonna take the risk off very soon if it matures a little further towards the 50. It's bouncing off the 15, unfortunately. I can get with you, Antonio, afterwards if you like. I would check your TradeOvate connection. Here comes the retirement plan. Let's watch how this trade is managed. You can see right now my stop and my profit target are static. Bam. Now it just locked in a leg, the first leg. Now we got some breathing room. A little bit, not much. Came back and got us. Now it jumped right in long. Wow. It just so happened my RSI line, you could see it came down into that red area and out of it to pop us in long into the direction of the trend. Now this is no longer a counter trend trade. Now we're right into the trend on a pullback and go. I always like to bring my profit target below resistance. Give it a clear shot to my profit target. How do you clear the ghost orders? Um, when your data is connected and you click on your positions tab, do you see any positions open? Make sure your data feed's connected. Go to your positions tab on the bottom of your control center and see if there's any open positions there. There's no open positions. Then what I would do is use that tool, the RLT tool. if you open your tool, the RLT tool, let me see if I could show it. Sergio put a button specifically to close ghost orders. Ah, what a shame. That retirement plan was in the right direction. Let me see if I can find it. But you'd have to remember, you'd have to shut down your Ninja again to do this. Okay, Antonio, so you would shut down your Ninja and you would open up your tool, and the tool is going to look just like this. And you're going to click on Database Tools. You're going to make sure you shut down your Ninja. Click on Database Tools, and then under Database Actions, click on Fix Ghost Orders. You can clean all your order updates. Next. Then you can clean and optimize your database. And then you can restart your Ninja, and those ghost orders should be gone. Coming up to 10:15, David Wise called in sick today, had a little bit of a stomach flu, and we hope he feels better. So David won't be trading today. But normally David comes right behind me around 11, 11:30. Let's get together afterwards, Antonio. But the tool, the zip file is in Discord. If you look in the software updates channel and you look for the last update that we did, you'll find the zip file there. But I'll help you. Don't worry. We've got Jim W. Finally, a new member, Jim. He was looking to trade a prop account, and we got him set up. And then the sale ended for Apex. And I said, well, you know what? Why don't you wait a day or two? I think they're going to have another sale. Sure enough, Apex has another 80% sale. Be careful with that sale, though, because it will renew at 50% off. So your best bet is probably if you buy the 80% off, cancel the subscription. I have a feeling for Halloween, or definitely for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, they'll have something much juicier. Hey, one source. Thanks for joining us today. What's your target for exiting the trade? We have these set up actually on an automated trade management strategy that varies depending on which bot we're trading. My profit target for the day is normally between 250 and 500. If I reach that, I stop. You could see my target on this particular one. Let's talk about the power play. The power play, our trade management strategy is we're risking 60 ticks. So this stop is minus 60. On the mini, which is $5 a tick, we're risking 300. Our profit target is at 100. So we're going for a 100 tick move. But we have some really nice ways to where if it doesn't go the full 100 ticks, you'll still make money on the trade. We have something called they're forms of trailing stops. We call it the profit window, the leapfrog. We have really unique ways that will automatically lock in profits and give you the opportunity for a home run trade with the leapfrog. But initially, the stop is at 60 and the profit target starts at 100. Now we have another bot, speaking of trade management strategies, because really the trigger is important. When we get in and how we get in is important, but even sometimes more important is how we manage the trade. We have to have a risk to reward that gives us the chance to lean it into our favor. We're not going to get an 80% win rate realistically. Um, Realistically, if we can win half of our trades, 50%, which I think is a reasonable number, and we have the proper trade management strategy um, where the risk to reward is leaned in our favor, we're going to be profitable. We have bots that have a 60% win rate that are up eight, five, $10,000 for the month. The ES30 is the one I'm referring to. So we've got some really unique ways to manage these trades that give you the potential for a home run to level that risk to reward ratio. I was showing it a little earlier. If I open up one of my strategies, that gold one is the one I was showing. That data series I'm using is too big. It's the 20 Unarenko is not working on gold. But if I disable this and open it up, one source, you could see in my trade management section, I can have a defined stop loss. That's how much I'm willing to risk on the trade. 30 ticks, risking 300 to potentially make 500. Excuse me, 1,000. It's $10 a tick on gold. So I'm risking 300 to make 1,000, almost a 3 to 1. Excuse me, a little more than a 3 to 1. But what's nice is if it goes 50, I'm going to lock in 25 ticks of profit. And then if it goes 75, I'm going to lock in 50 ticks of profit. And my profit target's going to jump up and allow the runner to continue to lock in profits and to run. There we go. We're getting a really nice move down now. These bots can make money whether the market goes up or down. And you can see on my 2-minute, we're still market structure wise on our higher time frame. We're still in a long bullish trend. Price is above our 50, above our VWAP. The 20U is right at the 50. Oh, look what just took a trade. The Mack truck finally woke up. Look at Steven out of nowhere. I mentioned Steven. Steven loves the volatility. So we've got a really good arsenal of different bots that on any given day can really run up the score. This is that Steven. This Steven bot runs on the 8 Unarenko. It's up at 2 grand. Now we're starting to run to the downside. Yeah, Steven closed on the profit limit. Let me turn it back on. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't see that. Steven hit our $2,000 profit limit. So I can disable it and re-enable it so it starts trading again. That's this spot right here. This is the what Steven is looking at. It's looking at an 8 Unarenko. A Unarenko bar is, has a beautiful, it eliminates all the static, so to speak. Price action, static. Very smooth. Mack truck is taking some serious heat. Beautiful leaderboard. Does this mean all of our bots were winners today? No. This is the ones that did the best. If I scroll to the bottom, you'll see that I also had some bots that lost. And these are important to see also, because these are the ones you don't want to copy to your live account, right? So we always go with the winners. It's not a guarantee that it's going to take another winning trade. But on most days, we do really well. Mack truck jumped in long. Now we're into the trend. Let's see a power play jumps in. We're really excited about this new release. It's going to, because the number one question is which one, right? It just makes sense. Wow, nice move up. Got a burst of volatility here. With this chat GPT that we're releasing Friday, it's going to tell you, it's going to give you a good data-driven analysis of which bot to go with and when. So we're really taking advantage of the strong suit of AI, which is the ability to crunch an enormous amount of data in milliseconds. And that's what this ChatGPT integration is going to provide us, the ability to crunch an enormous amount of data and give us answers as to which bot to trade and when to trade it. Nice, Ron. Great. Yeah, we had that move up this morning. That was dynamite. Those iBots love that disparity between buyers and sellers. That's what that's all it does is it looks for that. Great job, Ron. Congratulations. That's a nice payday. I'm going to say 95%, Ron. Unless there's a something, drastic happens. Sergio's spending the rest of today and tomorrow with distribution. He's learning how to deliver it. So it's ready. It's ready to go. It's just a matter of now is how do we distribute it. So I put it in the 90 percentiles. Nice, Ken. Nice. Oh, you guys made my day today. That first half hour we had that big move up. You can see it right here on my chart from 9:30 to 10. This thing just shot like a rocket ship. Here's the Steven in action. Steven is up just under 2,000. I really don't like it to trade into all of that resistance. Let me just see what my settings are at. On an 8-unit Renko. I think that the volume zone is at an 8 is a little too sensitive. We make those numbers fib numbers, and we like them to be the next fib number, a higher time frame. I want to thank everyone for joining me today, but if you would, please, on the way out the door, if you would like my video here on YouTube, I like to refer to it as my job security. If nobody likes my video, chances are I won't be back. Mack Truck. When we opened, was up 1,000, I think, if I remember correct. So it's probably around break even. Or no, it was up actually more than that. Yes, congratulations, Ken and Ron. I think there's more people that made some money. They're just quiet. Don't worry, we're not going to ask you for a loan. You could tell us. Well, I might call you and ask you. Let's see what the stock market's doing. We're going to close shop in just a second here. I was hoping to see this trade through. This Steven is in quite the nail biter here. Oh, my Thinkorswim won't allow me to log in. That's weird. Login unavailable. All right, last trade, last trade. Let's see if Steven can make it to the moon here. I'm going to put my profit target right here, right at resistance. I think what I'll do on my gold is actually make it I'll try a 10, 20, 40 data series. Just a brief recap of which bots performed the best today. And every day at the end of the day, we do post these results in the Discord. The top bot is Steven so far. Came up out of nowhere. Those are the ones that you really want to recognize. Are the ones that come up out of nowhere and they kind of found the ebb and flow and they're bam, bam, bam. They're on a hot streak. They're very streaky. These bots can be very streaky. The crude oil 1 day pass has been hot. The power play did very well today, right in the window that we needed to. Even if the power play historically is a losing bot, we found a window of between 9:30 and 10:30 that it does well. And I think that time optimization is very important as well. The 2-minute retirement plan is up 1,300, Mac Truck 1,000, Haymaker 897. I copied the power play on my Apex accounts. The ES30 1 day pass is on the board. The moneymaker on the board. Crude oil, this is the 1 day pass trading just one contract. Mine is up $230. My Bitcoin gave some back. It's up 179. Smart Velocity and the MESPA account template are above water. Here we go. Steven came back. Steven came back. Have a great day, Duke. We're going to close out right after this trade. Don't forget, please, if you would, like my video here on YouTube. God willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Have a blessed rest of your day. Same place, same time, same channel. Say a prayer for David Wise. He's not feeling well. I've been working with him for about 5 years now. I've never had him call up and say, hey, I can't come in today. This is the first time ever. So My prayers are with David Wise today. Okay, that's it. $2,000 for Steven. It came up, and it made a small profit on that trade. Have a great day, Sonia. God bless. I'll be in touch with you, Sonia. So long, everybody.